Americans, it's truly time to wake up. So I'm going to present you from the top of my head using my logical circuit, the facts, figures, numbers, logic up into this point. As we head into today, the Feds may be raising interest rates, but they said they're going to raise interest rates all the way through 2024, and I want to explain to you on the back end what that does. What we need to understand is a radical transformation in our financial system. It's not good, bad, or indifferent. Financial education is the most important thing right now. And the reason why I bring that up is because the radical transformation can transform your family's wealth timeline. There is no get rich quick. It doesn't exist. So what I'm about to share with you is not financial advice. Don't make any moves based on what I say. That would be foolish. Use discernment. Do your research. Educate yourself. So on March 3rd, 2023, the IMF wrote a paper around trust bridges for cross-border payments, distributed ledger technology. And ironically, XRP and Ripple is mentioned in there. Also the Stellar Network. Let me show you. So here's the IMF's website. You can pause and read that. And then you can pause and read that. This is right inside their document, okay? Trust bridge and money flows. XRP, Ripple, pause and read. Now we know that the Bank of England had Ripple in their proof of work, or proof of concept, in 2017. In 2020, December 20th, we threw out a case, or they initiated a case against Ripple around them being a security. And from 2020 to 2023, you were told that cryptocurrency is absolutely fraudulent. It is completely speculative. We had a stablecoin collapse. 2 exchanges came collapsing down. Remember, they resist it, then they sue it, then they regulate it, then they join it. So I'm here to tell you on this date, going into August, there's going to be the biggest transformation in our living history. FedNow Services dropped in July. The Ripple versus SEC case got decided in July. The Bank of International Settlements came out with clarity to put into the G20 meeting going into July and August. And if you pull up the count addendas at Wells Fargo Bank, you can see FedNow Services is a qualified direct deposit. And the thing I've been telling people about is since June 2022, that the capital markets and the job markets are going to start to get really shaky on the back end of this year. I'll give you an example. With interest rates skyrocketing, people exiting the capital markets and big money leaving to more safe things like cash, Bitcoin, gold, silver, pulling their money out of non-bank financial institutions, or putting their money in non-bank financial institutions and entering the traditional markets and capital markets. Goldman Sachs just reported a 58% decrease in their profits in Q2. Remember, banks make money in 3 ways: interest income, fee income, and capital markets income. So as interest rates skyrocket, you'll get the announcement today, to cool inflation down to 2%, money is no longer cheap. And the number one cost is employees. So on the back end of this year, you're going to see the job market start to shake. And when a person doesn't have a job, they're not putting money into the bank. And when they don't have a job, they can't service their debt. And because America, every dollar is someone else's debt, we're a debt-based society. So when debts can't be serviced, there's no money to put in the capital markets, and you don't need a bank account anymore because you don't have any money, it literally squeezes off the ability for banks to make money. Or you can start moving money 24/7, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. You can get everybody who's not banked into the system, and you can slowly and methodically start to reduce cash usage, put it into a digital form of cash, provide assistance through universal basic income and a thing maybe FedNow Services, and you have all the money in the system. And you can reshape and remold the financial system for the next 100 years. That's what's happening, guys. Not good, bad, indifferent. You used to put money under your mattress, then you put it in a bank. Then you went to online banking. Then you used to write checks to pay your bills to bill pay. Then this thing called crypto and Bitcoin came out in 2009. And now you're moving to distributed ledger technology, on-demand liquidity, real-time payments, blockchain technology, and most of you aren't even going to realize that you're using cryptocurrency. So what I'm about to say is not financial advice, but we're about 273 days away from the Bitcoin halving. And I believe the capital markets, including crypto, stock market, are going to get very volatile on the back end of the year. Study what happens after the Shemitah. Shemitah ended September 2022, and 1 year after a Shemitah, something usually happens. So if you learn to do the opposite of the 99%, you buy when there's blood in the streets and you sell when everybody's excited. But the key factor is if you don't rewire the foundation, you're going to end up in the exact same situation. Rich parents have rich kids, poor parents have poor kids. 85% of people that win the lottery go broke, and most pro athletes that never built wealth or had wealth in their family go bankrupt because they don't understand how to rewire the foundation. Not good, bad, or indifferent, it's just foundational. So what you should be doing right now is working harder on yourself than you do anything else. Studying, learning. Read the book Think and Grow Rich, Richest Man in Babylon, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Intelligent Investor, Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. Study those every single day and rewire the foundation. Move over to the right side of the cash flow quadrant, which is moving from trading time for money to allowing money to free up your time. Because if you trade time for money, you don't have time to pay attention. And if you can't pay attention, you're going to pay for it. This is nothing new under the sun. This will happen in humanity over and over and over again. In every single lifetime or every single cycle, there's a group of people who awaken to this new reality. Everybody has a choice. In the beginning is the end. And when you get to the end, you'll realize it was in the beginning. There is no savior coming to save you. You've already been saved. There is no invisible enemy stopping you from being great. You're already great. So it's time to make a decision, to take action, to commit your life to self-development and radical transformation, and know that nobody's stopping you. So I hope this information reaches you well. From my family's heart to yours, I truly love you. Warriors, rise, get your shit together. Let's go. Remember, I will never proactively DM you. Those are all scammers. We do not invest people's money. We do not have an investment platform. Never send anybody money on these apps. We have an education academy linked in the bio here, 3T Warrior Academy. And I'm a licensed insurance agent. I have a licensed insurance team teaching people Infinity Banking concept, and you can set up a free consultation. Everything's in the bio. I will never ask you to send me money. Please use discernment. Love you guys. Spread this message.